Hello, everyone. In this video, I would like to show you how to import a message type from different file types. Introduction. A message type is used to represent the hierarchical structure of a service, also called a repository. For example, a service using a web service can have its request and response described using a message type. The message type can be generated in different ways. By importing files in various formats, such as Swagger 2.0/OpenAPI 2.0, OpenAPI 3.0, JSON, JSON Schema, XML, XSD, WSDL 1.1 and 2.0, CSV, and EDMX. Prerequisite step: metadata provider, repository, and message type. Now, let's start. Go to the Global Metadata Provider tab. The metadata provider is the parent component of the repository. It defines and manages how metadata, including data structures, fields, and types, are described, imported, and used within the integration platform. The metadata name must be unique and cannot be duplicated. On the Metadata Provider tab, there are several functions like Restore Metadata Provider, Backup Metadata Provider, Transport to Other org, New, and Delete. The Restore Metadata Provider is used to import existing metadata into the organization. Backup Metadata Provider is used to export the metadata from the organization. Transport to Other org is used for transfer metadata from organization A to organization B. The New button is used to create new metadata immediately. And Delete is used to delete the metadata from the organization. Now, we'll show you how to create a new metadata provider. Click the New button. A pop-up screen will appear where you can fill in the name of the metadata provider and optionally add notes in the description field. Click Save. The metadata provider has been created successfully. Then, scroll down and continue to create a repository to store the message type and iStructure. To create a repository, click the New button. Fill in the name of the repository and select the type to distinguish between different kinds. Some fields are optional, so you don't need to fill them all. Then click Save. The repository has been created successfully. Scroll down to create a new message type. However, in this video, we'll show you how to import a message type using different file types. On our screen, there are several functions such as Import SAP Metadata, Import Metadata, Open Editor, Open Database, Old, New Message Type, New iStructure, and Generate Template. These functions are used to import message types for different use cases. The buttons Import SAP Metadata and Import Database Metadata will be covered in another video. This video provides a detailed explanation of the following buttons: Import Metadata, Open Editor, New iStructure, and Generate Template. Now, let's see how to import a message type using the Import Metadata button. Here are all the file types supported different file formats, such as Swagger 2.0/OpenAPI 2.0, OpenAPI 3.0, JSON, JSON Schema, XML, XSD, WSDL 1.1 and 2.0, CSV, and EDMX can be used to automatically create message types in a hierarchical structure. Now we do a sample with Swagger 2.0 file type. Click Next. Upload the file name, related Swagger 2.0.json. Click Open. Before selecting the API name, we would like to show you the file type data structure in JSON format. After the file is uploaded, click Next. The system will list all API operations found in the Swagger file. Then you must select one API name from this list. This will be used to generate the root message type. Then save. Wait a few minutes. The message type will be created, and scroll down to view the message type. Here's the structure of the message type. It is generated based on the data your integration sends to the API, request, and the data it receives back, response. These message types form the foundation for message mapping and data processing. Now we're using with the Open Editor button provides the same functionality as the Import Metadata button, allowing the user to import all file types. The enhancement described here is that the Open Editor serves as the second step in the import metadata process. Okay, select the XML file type and click Next. Open the file, copy its content, and pass it into the Open Editor screen. Then click Save. After saving, wait a few minutes. The message will be created successfully. As a result, the message type will be generated correctly according to the defined structure. Separately, Open Database, old, and New Message Type are old features, so we no longer use them. Let's continue with the New iStructure button. It is a function used to manually create new field entries and store them in the repository of the metadata provider. This feature is useful when message types require new fields, allowing users to create and select those fields for use in message types. Click on it to create a new field. Enter the field name and select the appropriate category and type depending on the field's purpose, e.g., string, date, time, etc. Click Save and New to continue creating additional fields. Click Cancel it back to Repository screen and click on Related tab to view the field that was created. Scroll down. View all this is the field ACK name, ACK billing city, account number. Okay, back to Detail tab. And go to Message Type, click on Account to select Field from Repository. Search and choose those fields. And save. Back to Repository. Generate Template function can generate the message types both SOAP and REST template types, which are used in request and response interfaces. The request is assigned to the outbound interface, data going out. The response is assigned to the inbound interface, data coming back. Select SOAP template. A SOAP template message type is a predefined structure in SKYVVA that defines how to send and receive data through a SOAP web service. Input the API name. Choose the object or message type. Check request and response as account. Click Generate, and the message will be created. Here's the API name that was entered on the screen. Click the drop-down to view the format of the SOAP message type, which includes request, response, and fault. A SOAP message is an XML format containing some specific elements, i.e. HTTP header, URL query parameter, SOAP header, HTTP header, and SOAP body. Under the body section is account, which is a business message type with a plain, non-structured format as shown. For the response, containing some specific elements, i.e. HTTP header, envelope, header, body. Then, account is a business message type. Now, we will demonstrate how to generate a message using the REST template. A REST template message type is a predefined structure in SKYVVA that defines how to send and receive data through a REST API. The process follows the same flow as the SOAP template. The difference is in the format. The REST message type includes only two parts, request and response. After generating, here's the REST message type. It is in JSON format. The request message contains specific elements such as header, URL, body, and business message type. The response message contains elements such as header, body, and business message type. Now go to the integration. We will create a new interface and link it with the message type. We won't go into detail for this step, as it has already been shown in another video. Click on the interface and open the mapping. Then click the drop-down here. We will map the source fields to the target object fields. We won't go into detail about the mapping as it was covered previously. Here, we're just linking the message to the interface as a sample to show you. Finally, the import message type feature is useful for designing interfaces in a hierarchical structure. Thanks you for watching.